very small. Yeah, but you don't know. You're locked into the group chat where we keep it straight. There's no bent angles round here. It's the only chat we've had to tell the truth, the whole truth, and somewhat something like the truth. You're joined by myself, K-Bad's original source man, like the shirt says. You don't know. Young Denzel in the cut. To the left of me, we got
JBZ, the romantic, Jella the pom pom killer, eating Uzi for dinner, still audio the bimmer, entrepreneur of the year, this year, last year, every year.
You heard it here, you
done know.
Yes, we ain't got Mr. ROI Big Macs today. Unfortunately, he got caught by the Rones. So send your well wishes and your love to Mike. When there was I remember when the last one I got caught by the Rones, Mike was laughing at me. So Millhouse laugh.
The man have got the Rona, so unfortunately he had to social distance today and quarantine. So he won't be joining.
It's quarantine.
He won't be joining us today.
What you say quarantine?
Quarantine.
What's that one?
Quarantine. Quarantine.
It's the pronunciation. But yeah, we were saying just before obviously we started, you might have heard I was talking about London, but we were just saying how small the UK is compared to obviously
London. Not even
London.
UK,
Okay, London. Yeah, because the majority of them are in London. Yeah, London. But before we even carry on, you know what? Actually, Jabs, we'll say the person is after because we were talking about artists. So one of my brethrens, he acts in it, so he got called up to go to be in one artist's music video. Went to the music video. The music video looked sick, by the way. And then the artist like proper felt energy from him. Said to him, "Oh, give me a number, whatever." So he rang me after. It's like, "Yo, my man asked for my number." Like, it's a bit weird, but obviously, now as men, sometimes you be like, "You don't know me from nowhere. Why is he doing that?" Do you get what I'm trying to say? So obviously, the artist messaged him one day and was like a couple weeks later, was like, "Oh, yo, can I ring you?" So he said, "Cool." Rang him. They're just on the phone, and the artist like obviously saying to him like, "I know it might seem to you as a bit weird, but like I've fed off your energy, like the energy you was given and the vibe, like you just seem like a genuine person, and I don't have a lot of genuine people around me." So my boy was kind of asking like, what's the reasons why? So obviously he's talking about the background he came from. Like most of these people are either dead, on the road still, in jail, whatever. You know how it goes. And he's like, obviously for me to elevate, I had to get myself away from that. He's like, a lot of people say that, but like I legit don't have one friend from the past because they couldn't understand what I'm trying to do. Because he's like, when I was like semi-blown, you know he's like, you know that stage where everyone thinks you're gone but you're not gone? He's like, when I was at that stage, I was still giving man bread to go and buy food, giving man bread to go and buy, do you know what I'm saying, straps or whatever it is, nags, whatever. And he's like, but I wasn't getting no bigger. And he's like, obviously not necessarily found God, but you know when you find yourself, you start to realize that might be the thing that's blocking me. I'm still doing negative, but I'm trying to get a positive. It don't make no sense. So it's like when he did that, he realized that he's got no genuine, like that don't have friends. Got a partner, but I don't have a friend. So he was like I see you as a genuine guy, rapping. After the conversation, he was on the phone for like 3 hours. After the conversation, he said to man, like, it's gonna sound mad. I don't know what you do for work. Obviously, if it clashes with work, cool, whatever. But I want you to come on tour with me and like be my hype man.
Just like that.
Yeah, my boy rang me. He's like, "Bro, should I do it?" He's like, "I don't really know my man's music." I said, "Bro, doesn't matter.
Don't cancel work yet.
No, don't cancel work. Yeah, don't cancel work.
Date.
Yeah, so he was literally in the studio with my man today, in his studio, like a studio session. So it's good for him, and obviously that person has been in a few films as well, and he's trying to be an actor. So I'm like, not that you're using man, but it's a good person to have around you. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because when they start going, right, you've been around me, helped me. What can I do for you?
Yeah, it's networking.
This is what I do. Yeah, so. Yeah, that's big, and I like when he was phoning me, he was proper excited. Than like the excitement was the fact that another man is literally just saying to you, "Do you know what? I feel your energy. You're a genuine." Because men don't necessarily do that.
Yeah.
It's always like doing it for gain. Because he's like, bro, what can I possibly offer him? He's a big boy artist. He's got bread. I ain't got no money to give him. I ain't got nothing for him. So the fact that he just wants genuine friendship because he feels my vibe, that's cool, man. It's cool. Nice, like. Men don't do that. It's because we see it as weird. Like I don't know why, but
we only see it as like if there's something to gain, and I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't think that's wrong, bro. If me and you are just friends because we're gaining, and at the time we're not gaining and we don't talk, I don't feel personal about that.
No, I hear that, but again, in life, I still feel like you need some genuine friend, like a genuine friend. You can't just. I don't think you can just have people around you that are just there for a sole, like a sole money making purpose, because
I feel like you need friends that know you, like as in they know who you are deep down.
Yeah,
like before you became whoever you wanted to become. They need to know you. They can still like, yo, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, bro. Yeah, you're still mine, man.
Yeah,
and that's good to keep grounded. Sometimes it's really good to keep grounded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you don't lose yourself completely because if you've never had something before, it's easy to just go, I'm this new person now.
But then you know what? Sometimes that's not a bad thing, you know. Like that's not bad. Sometimes like. Some people need the growth and the elevation, innit? Like, you get me? They need to elevate in that way. Maybe, because really and truly, some of their friends are just maybe completely different people to them. Yeah. And so they just don't get them. And they might need to be around other like-minded people like them for them to grow. And there's nothing wrong with that. You get me? Like, obviously, you have to have different friendship groups, I guess, innit? Like, in this life. You get me? It's very important.
No, 100%. Yeah, I just feel like you don't. Maybe what I'm saying is you don't need you don't need so many yes men.
I would say the word would be childhood friends. That's what those are my childhood friends. If that makes sense. I've known them since I was young. Do you get it? Like if you say that, like, oh, how do you know? Yeah, we grew up together. Yeah, them kind of friends there, they keep you grounded. Yeah. So that's what you would class them as. Yeah, we grew up together. Like, you get me?
You need a balance, innit?
Yeah, because you do need friends that are in your field as well.
Because I feel like they bring you back to. Because that world can be like a fantasy world, if that makes sense. You can be in it so much and feel like this is... So when you come crashing down... I don't know, not everyone comes crashing down, but there's times where it's like, let's say you see some people like their life is Monday to Saturday is party.
Yeah.
If the next week doesn't happen for the party, they're almost like they're lost. They don't know what to do. It's like, what do I do? So if you haven't got them people around you, that's what I'm saying. They're like the week where you're on the... They're just like, I remember, that's what
memories, because you as well, when you're with them, it's like you remember where you came from. Like you can appreciate your journey more. Like, I remember when me and my man used to try and rap. Now look at me, I'm doing whatever I'm doing. You get me? You stuff like that. So it makes you feel good as well. So it's definitely good to have them people.
No, 100%. Another thing that's good, I think, is to have, like, the older you get, try and speak to your parents more about what their background and what their experiences were, because I feel like one day as a kid, one day you think you know what's going on, and one day an adult, then when you see things in the world yourself, you think, oh, imagine, I wonder how my mum or my dad would have dealt with this, and how and like they've gone through obviously way more hardships than we have gone through, because theirs is survival, ours is more like it's survival but not of that sentence. You get what I'm trying to say? You kind of put yourself in certain situations that you have to survive from. Their one is kill or be killed in a sense, like not physically, but
left everything
literally. So I feel like that's one thing I want to do. I want to just speak to my mom and learn. Yeah, there is no plan B. That is mad. Imagine that.
That's like crazy. You know?
Going from another country to another country, you don't know what to expect.
You can't go back, bro.
You can't.
You might not even make it at the border, bro. They might kick your ass back,
bro. Literally, bare them came on someone else's passport.
Like Dave, you see that's Dave's mum in
she's crying in the thing.
In the, what's it called?
Heart attack.
Yeah, in
she's crying at the end.
The skit.
Yeah.
I felt it, boy.
Yeah, you feel it.
I felt it because I was like, my mum can relate. 100. I know bare people's mums can relate to that.
100%. My mum was telling me a little bit about her story. I remember I was driving to my brother's yard one time, and she was saying how obviously she came on someone else's passport, and one of my uncles...
Allegedly.
Yeah, one of these things, yeah. One of my uncles
Uncle
was... London. I don't know. One of my uncles was living here, innit? Like, her uncle's cousin or something like that.
Yeah.
And she, like, literally, she lived with him. She was like, I lived there for, like, 2 months till I couldn't live there no more.
Yeah.
And within those 2 months, like, things were cheaper. I made enough money to like rent a place, and I'm like,
crazy.
Us, man.
That's crazy.
I don't want to live here no more. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. Just take the fuckery and just keep quiet. Do you know what I'm saying? Your mum shouting, you want to move out? Whatever, man.
Because sometimes rent was cheaper.
Of course, rent was cheaper. Yeah. But just the work and the stuff that they had to put up with, like now, you can go work and someone's like saying, you're a piece of shit on my shoe. You ain't taking that.
Yeah,
I'm getting a new job.
Everyone's entitled.
Yeah. Back then it's like, I'll suck this up and just...
But that's because our parents have put us in that position.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Thank you to our parents, man. Shout out all the parents, man. Fuck, man.
Struggles, man.
But at the same time, it's like, yeah, you brought me over here because I got opportunities, right? But at the same time, it's like what they've brought us into is a fuckery. Like the Oyinbo people have made it very hard for us to live out here. You get me? And it's not as if it's here all around the world. If you go America as well, they've got the council estates, they've got the council flats. They're looking up black men. Black women are becoming very strong and very independent, breaking out the black home. You get me? And you know when you have a home is a unit. They're breaking it up. They're going to jail. It's the same everywhere. Sometimes it's like, why don't you just keep us in Africa? We should just build our thing.
But then it's
sometimes I feel like that. Yeah, it's knowledge.
They weren't giving it out for free back then. They was giving it out for free in abroad.
And the way America sold themselves to the world, it was like, we are the land of opportunities. We are the land of opportunities. Come here, your dreams will come true.
The American dream.
The American dream. I want to meet the Queen. You get me?
It's even that bad that when we were young, I don't know if you had that thought, but you know sometimes you had that thought when you were young, you're like, I wish my mom took me to America.
Yeah.
What I was doing to England. Like,
England is shit.
England's crap.
I would have been in America with Usher and them.
I
would probably be in B2K right now if I was in America. I would have been pop locking.
I used to say, I remember when I was like 16, you know when you get to the stage like, I'm not going to make it as a sports person. I used to be like, but if I was in America, I would have been a baller.
I would have been 6 foot, bro. I would have been eating their corn dogs and that, you feel me?
Literally.
I'm here in England.
You see American school, it just looks lit.
It's
everything.
Nice.
It's like, we got bump. But then when you deep it, bro, when you really
come and finesse us, fam.
Bro, but when you really deep it, people in America, England and America, Europe itself, they finessed. They're the biggest blaggers.
Them man marketed themselves so well.
They're the greatest. It
was like, come here, you make all the money.
Yeah.
Even everyone in Nigeria, they feel like in England the money's just growing on the trees, bro. Like they just feel like it's cough and then the money will come out, fam. You just see £5 on the floor, like no, bro.
That's what they believe because you don't live in their country.
Come here, it's a fuckery, bro.
If you're not careful, it's harder to make bread here than it is over there.
Bruh.
The only problem is over there, it's the living cost is cheaper and the wage is small. You get what I'm saying? Because like my cousin, obviously, he's a fireman. Literally, just was talking to him today. So he's had to rent a place, and the rent for a year, I think it's like 400 cedis.
And that's what?
That's like £300 for 1 year.
For 1 year, you know.
So I'm like, that's cheap. But obviously, to make that 400 cedis, not 400, 4,000. 4,000.
It's cheap.
It's like it's like 3 bills basically, like 350, 350. So I was like, what? Like. But obviously, to make that, it's not easy to make that for. You know what I'm saying? So it's mad, bro. It's mad. Like obviously, when I was out there, and I'm tapping my card and I'm seeing like what £7 or like £4.50 for a cocktail. I'm thinking this is light work. And everything. My cousin's like, bro, you just spend money anyhow. I'm like, bro, this one cocktail
in London,
bro.
You should get that for £14.
£14. You have to sip it slowly,
and then you have to pay service charge when you leave on that cocktail. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? You have to pay service charge for that cocktail, bro.
Hey, one of my bridges,
to pay service charge.
One of my bridges, he went out, Obviously, sometimes you budget for when you go out, innit? Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you budget for when you go out. He went out. I think on a date or whatever. And then, obviously, the bill came and he realised that he didn't budget for certain things on the bill. So when he came, he saw the service charge.
That service charge?
The man said, this one, I didn't budget for this.
You know you can decline it though.
I know, but sometimes
that's just so cheap.
But it's cheap. But at the same time, you feel to yourself, it's my money. Why should I feel like I should give it to you? But at the same time, someone is doing a job though, innit? But you're gonna get paid.
You're getting paid per hour anyway, bro. What are you talking about?
You're gonna get paid.
And what? Just my one service charge is gonna really affect your thing. There's bare people there paying service charge. How many people make it eating food that says at least 20? And them man I pay service charge. Me one is not gonna affect you, bro. The worst thing is, you pay service charge at the same time when they come and ask you, is there anything I could do? No, I'm alright, thank you. Yeah. You're never using them properly. If I knew I was gonna pay this, I would use you well. I need ice. Give me ice in a glass, and I need tap water.
I don't use you.
Distilled water.
Well, bruv. Nah.
I need lemon in my water that I'm paying service charge.
I need to mix it as well. Mix it.
Yeah, give me a straw.
Nah, what do you use it?
Just feed me.
That's how these. That's anything else that you need.
Feed me. Feed me.
I want to give you a massage, bro. What do you mean, bro?
Tuck my shirt in. What is that? Service charge. Service can be. That's like what? How much percent is it?
I don't
15.
know. Something about that. Yes.
15. What's it? 20%.
12% or something.
That's ridiculous, fam.
It's mad.
And the place is already expensive as well.
Bro, the place already. It's
McDonald's doesn't do service charge. Chicken and chips doesn't do service charge. It's the place that does the fuckery food that is asking for service charge. That's a finesse, bro.
They'll be smiling at your face.
That's a finesse, man.
Weirdos, but with that as well, like all the madness that's happening in Afghanistan,
bro. I don't know. All I'm saying is anything that I see.
It's mad. Like, How can you be holding it, bro? That's long, you know.
That's
If he came from like Sudan, that's not round the corner.
That's like 6 hours.
Bro, yeah, maybe 6-7 hours.
And he busted.
Chilling.
Wow.
And it was in the tire, but it's mad,
He
yeah.
really wanted to get out of there.
Literally. And I see people like complaining that, oh, they're bringing all these immigrants here and that, because obviously they're bringing people from Afghanistan here.
Oh,
but I'm like, yo, hold on. UK and the US, you've been in Afghanistan for like 20 years.
And you man are complaining that's a couple man are coming. There's men that have lived there. They've got children there. They've for America just getting paid. They're not paying towards the Afghanistan economy, living in there. I don't know what they're doing, and you're complaining because a couple people are. You lot are selfish,
bro. And they've and the worst thing is, like, obviously I don't agree with what any like all these extremists do, but the Taliban, they're part of their thing. They're saying, yo, the reason why we're trying to kill off certain man because for them they're not pure, they're unclean because obviously. The British and American soldiers went there. And obviously, they've raped bare women. So there's bare kids that are half and half. So they're like, we're trying to make our country pure again. And then you're coming to send more troops to go and do a madness. If the troops were honest people, then these things wouldn't happen. But I don't think, like, this is the thing, like, with, like, police and army and stuff like that. You don't know who it is, bro. You don't know what type of person that person is. Do you get what I'm saying? So
when you give them that power, they're gonna abuse it.
But you know what's fucked as well? Oh, I think about it. If doing that in police and army, how do you know that a doctor's not? How you could go to the? God forbid it doesn't happen. But hypothetically speaking, someone could go to the hospital. You're illness. You're getting surgery, and that doctor could be like, I'm racist. I'm killing my man. Because that's what they do. That's what they do. Like,
I don't fuck with.
It's true. Do you see that video of the
nah,
US?
You can't be a doctor that's racist, man.
Bro.
You can be, but your job at the same time.
But look how many black women they don't get taken seriously. That's racist. That's a form of racism. You can't say, because she's a black woman, her pain threshold is a bit higher than white. So I'm not. What are you talking about? Bullshit, like,
man. You're letting her suffer, fam.
Bro, you literally.
We need more black hospitals,
bro. I don't know what
we need. Black everything. We need to actually just be able to be sustainable as a community. I was watching that George the Poet thing. He was saying some shit, boy. With ZZ Mills, he was just going in. He was really saying some shit, and I was like, yeah, that guy's deep. He was going in, saying some shit about black people and just how we got fucked over. Like, you get me? Like how they done us. So we need to, like, basically how we can be sustainable as a community.
But why is that not like cool?
To what?
Why is like Akala's been around for time. Akala's been doing this for time. Of course, he touches who he can touch. George the Poet's been around talking about this stuff, but it's like, why doesn't that stuff ever like?
Because it's not cool.
Become fashionable. It's not promoted. Why though?
Because the people that are what's the word, consuming the entertainment, the black entertainment, they're not consuming that part of it. Yeah, so that part's not gonna sell. They're only consuming the kill niggas, kill black people, fuck bitches. I get that, but my thing is, you get me. So that. Akala's not selling like
no, of course.
Whoever. Yeah.
No, I know that. I know that. But my thing is, why is that not cool? You see, the older we get, like we obviously like you do your research. When you first find out about Mansa Musa, remember how excited you was. Why is that not?
Because they don't sell that. They don't show that in schools, bro. They don't show us that in schools.
Yeah, but in schools they're not showing us about gangs and drugs. They show us about the Spanish Armada and flipping. Do you get what I'm saying? King Arthur and Henry VIII. But I'm just saying, why is it not cool to know your history, like your real history?
Who teaches you? It's not that's not cool. It's that it wasn't taught. Nobody taught us, so they don't know.
No, but you say that. But if you make a tune right now about,
people won't listen.
Yeah, but why? This is my thing. Why?
As I said, the consumers they don't want that.
No, I get what the consumers say, but I'm just saying, why is it that's not what the consumers want?
Because that's how they've patterned it from time.
Is it like
not cool?
Is it a brainwash?
It's like it's not cool to be smart and be woke. It's better to bang your gun and shoot people because if someone does that, we'd rather push him and let him get a #1 single than someone that's woke and talks about stuff like that. So the people controlling the music business, the money behind it, are not gonna push the woke rapping. They're gonna push the kill people. So a young boy coming out thinking 50 Cent is a gangster, is this and that. Don't get twisted. They're gonna making peace as well at the same time. So it's like they're not gonna say no. But a lot of them, they do turn around and put black people in better positions when they realize what they've done, innit? I
don't think it's a realized thing. I think you always know, but it's just like
just maybe seeing how much I can make.
Right now, I need to look after #1.
Me,
and I can hear that, but I just feel like there needs to be a lot more of obviously people like Diddy and Jay-Z and that they're relevant in their own right, but nobody gives a shit. Yeah, nobody gives a shit. They're relevant in their own right, but obviously because I'm in the UK, I'm looking at a minority in it. But I'm just thinking like, whoever the top dogs are in the UK, like, surely these man, like, you gotta think one day, it's like, raw, like our people, let's just try and do something for our people. And I'm talking like the Juves, like Digger D and all them type of rappers. I'm not even talking about Stormzy, because Stormzy's been talking shit. Nobody gives a shit. People in the end don't give a shit about Stormzy. Let's be real. It's fucked, but they didn't really give a shit about Stormzy. But I'm talking about like the Diggers and the Headies and these kind of man. If these man did like regular stuff, these young boys growing up, whatever Heady can say steady and everyone, oh my God, steady now, steady. So if them man did something like that, it's like, yeah, cool, but I guess like you said, it doesn't blow. You're not gonna get pushed.
And as we said, they need to make sure they're good,
yeah.
First.
But my thing is, if so many of them are doing it, it's like what, they can't stop all them man from making bread.
What do you mean?
Like, let's say all the top ones, all the top drill artists, or whatever, they're the main ones. They're the ones that's making bread for their labels. If they was all doing it, you can't turn around and be like, I'm not gonna push any of these man, and because you're not making bread now. Them man are essentially making
There'll
you
be someone else that will do it, bro.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, man. There'll be another artist that will come and he doesn't give a fuck. He's like, I'm doing kill nigga music. I'll do it. I'll do it for cheaper, bro. Yeah, how many niggas you want dead?
I just think it's sad, man.
It is sad. It is sad. But as another thing is, as you get older, you just realize these things. Because when you're younger, you're just not listening to that. So the youngers, however they are, I just can't blame them. It's when they realize, innit? That's just how it is, innit? You can't. They're young, they're hungry, they're at war. Then obviously people start falling off, people start doing whatever. Then they're like, shit is real. It's me versus. I'm actually beefing myself.
Yeah, I think one day.
And do you know what they said? They said, sorry about this. They said, so George the Poet was like, the US government sent bare guns, bare money, bare drugs to Jamaica. So to induce gang violence. Like make gang violence more. You have to remember that in the UK, before the Africans came, we have a lot of Jamaicans. So that whole gang culture with the music boys, and the rude boys and the bad boys is come over to England. You get me? Because think about it, there wasn't really Africans in England until like 80s or whatever. It was all Caribbean. So we come with that gang culture. That's another thing why maybe like the London streets is very. There's a lot of gang culture in it, because in Africa, when the Africans come, they're a lot more, as he said, Africans are more ready to marry. Yeah. You know, Africans are more, that's what trying to do. Start a family.
Build a home,
build something, like, have something in it, you get me? But then the Jamaicans are more, you get me, gangsters, run away from their youths. But that's not their fault. That's because the US government pumped so much into Jamaica. And then at the end of the day, if you don't know no better, if that's all you know, that's what you're gonna see in it. You're gonna do what your parents did, innit?
Yeah, it's true. But don't get it twisted as well. African, especially African men, they're more have kids with
bare people as well,
bro. They love the kids thing, bro.
They have bare youths.
Yeah, the kids thing is them. Like, you see that thing? There was a lady in Ghana that they buried in a penis shaped coffin. Why? Because I think she had about 24 kids with like 10 different men. So they said, oh, they buried her in the thing she loved most. God. It's on Twitter, bro. I said, God, that place. Twitter.
That's fucked. Twitter's crazy. When you open Twitter, to be honest, my social media this week has been just crazy. Like, every time I open my phone, like, I clock, because I'll say something mad or I'll do something mad and I'll put my phone away. Yeah. Like, I clocked it. Like, I got mad comments or I got whatever. I just put my phone away. So when I come back, my phone is just going off and I'm like, I don't like this. And I put it away again.
It's a dangerous place,
too much. Man. Like, it's the phone is
crazy. Like, I think last time I was here, we was talking about Love Island, but I stopped watching it. I watched like 2 episodes and then I just fell off. Couldn't bother. But then obviously Twitter, you don't even have to watch it. You see all over Twitter. Yeah. The black girl in there. I see a clip of her. Kaz. Sorry, I see a clip of her where I think what happened is you had to vote for who the couple you think is fake or not compatible. Not compatible. So obviously her and her partner voted for 2 other couples. So then that girl, Faye, the white girl that is always going off.
Yeah, she's always shouting at everyone.
She started blasting people. So then obviously they were like, we believe you're the most compatible. And my thing is, if, like, she was like, yeah, but you're meant to be our friend. But, bro, if, let's say, for example, you and your girl sitting there, and then they said, there's 5 people. Who do you think is least compatible? Even if you're my boy, surely, as a friend, you'd want me to go, I don't think you two are compatible. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? If I believe you're not compatible, but if you think it's compatible.
But it's Love Island, and you know who, that means you're basically saying, leave.
Yeah.
Take it like that.
Yeah.
Take it like that. Don't take it as, who's the most compatible. Take it as,
bounce.
Bounce.
Yeah.
Take it like that.
Yeah,
so they're
facts.
basically saying bounce.
Facts.
Take it like that. That's why it's not about, don't look at it like as the actual question of who's the most compatible. Because I can feel like I know my boy and the things that he likes, but his girlfriend is completely different. I know people like that. Yeah. You get me? But then they're on Love Island, so it's like, yo, if they're pointing at you, that means yo bounce. Or I'll be vexed too.
Don't you think by guy mad and
people are gonna look at you more crazy?
Yeah, wouldn't you just go, all right, let me just talk to the girl. Let's just a bit more affection. Let's show them how compatible we are. Do you get what I'm saying? Let's lips on the day bed. Do you get what I'm saying? Let me
pull you for a chat.
Yeah, quickly. You know what I'm saying? Have breakfast together every night. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it. So anyway, obviously there's a couple of people are attacking her. Then one youth now, some new guy, he's attacking her Aaron, going off. So she's defending herself. And to be fair to her, can't lie, she handled that better than
who did?
Kaz. She handled it better than I definitely would have, and most people would have, because she articulated herself properly. And you know, sometimes when you're in a heated discussion or argument, you could kind of, she wasn't stuttering. It was just, what issue is that? What are you talking about? I've said to you, a man just going off. And one thing I didn't like, her man in there,
didn't say anything.
Tyler, fucking weird, fam. He is a weasel. Donnie was just there, sat there, like, I don't like that. He's like, yeah, but bro, you're my bro. Like, you're my bro. Stop all the foolishness, bro. At the end of the day, when you win, you're winning with you and her. You're not winning with you and him. Yeah. That's what you have to think about. One, you said it's a game show. It's a game show. This person is the only person that I can win with. This person is the only person going to take me to the final. Not you. Fuck that guy.
What are you going to do? Get me a podcast?
Bro,
get the fuck out of here,
listen, literally. And then obviously, on her side, I'm thinking, if that's like, let's say you've actually got genuine feelings for each other, her feelings go down, because she's like, that's not a protector.
You're not even backing me.
You can't protect me. I don't want no man like.
Nah, yours thing is fake.
Literally.
If you genuinely like someone, and you see them in an altercation, automatically you're gonna say something.
Like fight mode.
You're like, yo, that's my girlie. Yeah. You get me? That's my girlie.
Literally.
Like, well, you don't talk to her like that.
And it's a man that's talking to a woman like that. Even me, like,
was he being rude? Like,
he was like she was trying to have convo and he's just cutting off and he's getting up. Like, I'm not talking to you. And I'm thinking,
yo, chill out, man.
Yeah, like, what's going on? Like, if you're a man, come and sit down.
He's just doing it for the show.
It's bad, man.
Naturally, you're gonna say something. Make me know if it's fake or not.
Yeah.
Because there's like little things like the way a man looks at a girl when she walks away. You know what I mean? Like, say if you feel someone when she looks away, you watch, you get me? Like, you can't help it because they're like,
she's a thing.
Yeah. But then if you walk away, you're like, cool, you just look away straight away,
you're not into.
You're pretending, bro.
Literally.
It's just little cues like that, innit? Psychologically, you can't help but do them, innit? Like, and I clock when niggas do them things, I'm like, this is fake, bro.
This is fake, innit? That the girl that was in there before, something. I want to say Charlene, but it's not. Carice. She's a you watch it?
Man, I just see it online. You get me on Instagram and Twitter.
Clarice.
Yeah, Clarice.
Yeah, she was lame, but she's on some mad thing right now.
What's she doing?
She's going different platforms talking about how, if it was on the outside, Tyler would have chose me, wouldn't have chose Kaz. I don't know why people think I got beef for Kaz. Like, it's just Kaz. So then obviously people in the comments are coming with a colorism thing.
Fuck, you people can't talk anymore.
You lot, a mixed or a light skinned person and a black girl cannot ever have any.
Why is it colorism?
Cannot be any there. Because I'm just thinking, if it was two black girls, then what now?
Colorism again.
Literally, what happens now? Like,
dark
it just don't make no sense.
Yeah, they're chatting shit, bro.
Literally, but I just think, I think you people that are saying that, you just bring it up, man. Just that shouldn't be your first fault.
Colorism. That
should not be your first fault. When it's a black guy and a mixed race guy, you don't hear that much. It's always with women.
You know, women are weak, man.
Weakest.
They go on like they're so strong, but they're weak. Imagine, I saw something that Aloni said, She said, I'm going to unfollow all the girls that have got their bodies done because it makes me feel uncomfortable, or what did she say? Or something along the
dysmorphia.
Yeah, it gives me body. I was like, bro, imagine a nigga said, I'm going to follow all the niggas that got more money than me, even if it's from legal money or illegal money. It makes me feel broke. That's weak as fuck, bro.
Even if they said, I'm going to stop following all the gym niggas.
Yeah. Imagine, even if you don't even money, just gym. Like, I'm going to follow all the gym niggas because it gives me money, dysmorphia. I'm like, I feel that's the girl's problem, you know. They be watching other girls too much. Obviously, niggas, we don't get twisted. We look at people for inspiration. But that's about it. We look at them. If he can do it, I can do it.
Literally. Like, I know, obviously, some men do envy others. And of course, it's human nature.
Weak men, though,
but, but at the same time, bro, I can't. If I'm scrolling for my Insta and I'm seeing these gym man, before we even got a gym group.
We even send it to each other.
No homo, but my man's body sick.
Wham,
Let me try and get that. Let me try and... What?
Bro,
Body dysmorphia? Like, I believe I got body dysmorphia because I can look decent and I'll look at me, nah. But we all have, sometimes like, I look crap,
I always feel like I look better than I do.
But you think you look better than you do. I always think I look worse than I do.
Everyone thinks different, isn't it?
Yeah, literally. I always think I look worse than I do, like, times. And people are like, no, you look calm. It's like, but that's just a personal thing. Like, one day you can think you look sick.
People, like,
you're not going to change anything like that. What the hell? Because I just feel like, I don't know how, but I don't know how people allow their mind to be consumed by this. Like,
it's yours, bro. It's your
you're in control
I
of
don't have
what?
no notifications unless I want to check my phone. I check my phone. If I missed your call, I'm sorry. I didn't want to check my phone. If you call me, unless I'm looking out for a call, okay, like you get me. There's certain periods in your life, maybe when you're applying for jobs, where not you're gonna be looking at your phone like I'm waiting for calls. But if not, I go to my phone because it's my phone. You get me? Yeah. I check it, I tweet, I do what I want. I'll reply to you in a timely manner. I've seen your message, but maybe I've got a million things going on and I can't reply how I want to reply at that moment. Yeah, I do that as well. Then I'm like, you know what? I want to get back to your reply. Another thing is if I miss it, I'll say, I'm sorry. I missed it. Bro, we're all busy. And if you know what, if people do that to me, I don't complain. Yeah. They'll get back to me in a timely manner because I understand that everyone's busy. Like if I message you and it takes you 2 days to reply, it took you 2 days to reply. Obviously you was busy. I ain't gonna be upset about it.
Yeah, but I just don't get how what someone is saying that you might not even know them can affect you that much to the point of like you can't function normally anymore.
That's weird. Like
especially if you're not like on a global level. Like it's different. You could be a rapper and you can get loads of comments like, nah, the flow's off. Then that's different because it's like, oh, that's talking about my craft.
Yeah.
But like somebody could tweet something like, and people be like, you're an idiot, you're dumb. They'll be like, everyone get on to you. You've got like 4,000, 5,000 retweets or likes or whatever on the people saying you're dumb, and now you're affected. Like I don't know, because bro, if I'm getting and I'd stop liking it, I'm not checking it, because what you need to realize in life is everything stops. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Or maybe not even that. Everything changes. There's always a time where things are going to change. There's always an end to everything. There's an end. Even to life, there's an end to life. So, like, the water in this bottle is going to end one day. I'm going to have to drink it. It's going to finish. So, no one's going to continue going at you for years and years. Like, it might be a year, but it's going to be done, bro. It's going to be done.
And to be honest, if you ignore them, they'll just stop.
They'll stop. If you keep going and going.
If you respond, they'll come back. Because that's the whole point of a troll.
Yeah, that's their job.
The trolls, they want to respond.
That's their job.
Of you. And if that's why I never this week I said to myself, so that Justin LeBoy page, I remember when it was early days before he got the millions, when it first had probably like 50,000, 100,000. Yeah. I really liked his style of writing and I DM'd him and I was like, yo, I think you're right. Your style is really cool. I find it really funny. Can I write for you? Yeah. Like I fully DM'd him like, yo, or do I don't know, I had a couple of old tweets that he would have loved that were in that style, and I was like, oh, maybe I can give you these tweets, then maybe you post them and you credit me. I was like, whatever. He's like, nah, bro, I don't really do promotion. I was like, cool. Now his team's got like 4 million, and I didn't realize it was going until the Kanye West thing. Because I never really used to see it, innit? And then the Kanye West thing, everyone was like proper talking about it. I'm like, right, this is that same guy. It's track 2, right? He's going in. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get his attention. So I just been smashing the comments, and all my comments just been the top comments. I've been saying some crazy shit, and my phone be going off, and people be cussing me. People be saying this and that about me, but I don't respond. I don't see why you don't need to respond.
They don't realize I'm doing it for a reason. The reason I'm doing it is you're sucking into it. That's what it is.
You're doing what I'm
left a trap, you idiots. You fell into it.
I writ that for you to come,
literally,
and you're cussing me. Look at you, saddle. I don't even know who you are,
literally. And people are always, even if it's not their true opinion, they're always just going to say the opposite to what you say, regardless. This is red. No, it's blue, you dummy. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's
no, it's blue,
you dummy. Now everyone's on you.
You're dumb.
You literally, and then everyone's just getting you like.
And it's like, whatever.
I just don't get it.
That's what I said. I think I said in one episode, like, marketing strategy, like, with the whole, like madness online, and you create the madness. If you create the madness, then you have peace.
Yeah, you
because I created the madness. I know I'm gonna go there and fuck shit up, and I'm gonna leave. So you can say what the fuck you want to say. You could. That's why I know that. Me and Kevin always go back to back about like someone like Shade Borough or one of these places will post something, and Kevin will be like, "Oh, that's crazy." I'll be like, that's promo. And then Kevin be like, no, it's not. It could be real. And it's like, it could be real. But for me, I'm seeing it as promo because it's like, why is it there? How was it made the Shade Borough? Like, a lot of posts on the Shade Borough, you need to pay to be on the Shade Borough. That's one thing. So it's like, who paid? There must be a reason why someone paid. But again, it could be real. It could like, you get me?
I think it's more like you're saying. I think it's more like 60-30 in your favor. Like there's more things that are done on purpose. And the 30% is things that like the person who ever runs Shade Borough might have seen it and posted it. You know what I'm trying to say? Because there's some things he knows that if let's say for example you're famous, whatever. We're doing an interview now and you said some controversial stuff. He's thinking, this is controversial. People gonna like this. I ain't gonna ask no one. I'm gonna post this.
And like how like other channels that we've used for promotion, when we've paid for a basic promotion package, but maybe they see other things that we've done as well. So they'll post it as well. You get me? That could be like that. You get me? That's what I think anyway. With a lot of these, things. But again, if you create the madness, you have peace. Take that and run with that. I'm telling you, in life, that one there. That one is that one. When I understood that properly, like I felt a lot more secure and more happy in myself. Like because when you like, obviously you go viral online for stupid things sometimes, innit? You get me? Some of them are accidents, some of them you really meant to. So it's like, and you're feeling like a way, like now everyone's commenting on you. Because I understand, like as you were saying before, like the comments stop, but. Imagine if like literally 1,000 people are cussing you, like you want to respond back to them, like because you're like no, but you don't know this, you don't know this. But then when you create the madness and you like you put it out
expected
there, that. This is what I want. Like carry on, like do it. Like I love it. Thank you. You're helping me. My cause, the brand that I'm trying to promote or whatever. So
literally, like what's funny is my brethren proposed to his girl last month. And he got a guy to play a saxophone, to play Essence on the saxophone, innit? Cool. So obviously, while he was doing it, like when he posted it, he tagged Wizkid in the thing. You could only see like the side of him. He's short. Side of him could pull off as Wizkid. Obviously, it's gone viral now. It's gone on Twitter. Then, like someone's added him and be like, "Yo, my man, you've gone thingy." So then, bare people in the comments. Oh, I thought this guy. You know, this guy don't act like Wiz. He's a fucking fool. All this. So they get, bro. What I mean, they're getting him like. Bro, nearly like 50,000 comments. They're getting it.
So cussing him.
Bro, it's going. Goes back on Insta. Wizkid seeing it. Wizkid's reposted it. So now, his thing's gone even more. Listen to this. A couple weeks ago, it was like 2-3 weeks ago, my man's gone Hakkasan for his boy's birthday. He's walking out Hakkasan. Wizkid's walking in. He hasn't even clocked. Wizkid's gone, yo. Obviously, his at name. He's like, yo. He's gone, huh? So the man goes, yo, that's Wiz. Boom. Chatting, taking pictures. Wiz like, obviously he might not come. He's like, where's your wedding? I'm coming to your wedding. Let me know.
Mad. Just
so
like that.
Because I saw it on Snap and I rang him. I was like, yo, brother. He's like, bro, I swear, Dad, I don't know what's happening, but it's mad. I said, that's how God works, bro.
That's crazy.
They're going to use you. People are getting onto you. Now, when it's your wedding, they'll be there. Then you post it.
You
post it.
Wizkid's gonna
imagine he turns up and he just does sings a little essence for you at your wedding and bounces.
Wizkid.
For free.
Hey, Wizkid, do another show, man. You're boying it, man. How can he just do one show, man? Like, man. The man that wanna dance Paco with Mokojo Dada. What are you talking about, Wizkid, man? That was a bit, and it sold out mad quick,
bro.
Mad quick. I would have mind seeing Wizkid, you know. Last time I saw Wizkid was at Ends Festival. Wow, Wizkid said, "I've got too many bangers, man. I got too many hits," and it is true. Wizkid would, Wizkid causes our vibes.
He's cold, isn't it?
Nah, they need to do
people are getting onto like the price of the tickets, and people are like cussing Burner, saying, Burner. Then I'm like. You man, shut up, man.
That's what they put there, innit? You get me,
man. If that's what wants to try, It's been Corona times, bro.
You get me? People lost that on bread. Trust
me. They need
me.
to make their bread.
They lost that on bare peas. Fuck it. But yeah, I went to a festival. Oh, gone.
No, I was gonna say concert. Like, obviously, I missed out on my go-to festival, Garage
Yeah,
Nation.
Oh yeah, what?
I
You
was in
couldn't go in.
yeah, so I was a bit upset, and I heard it was lit because obviously it's the first one back.
Yeah, must have been vibes.
I was a bit sad, but yeah, everyone said it's lit. But yeah, you said you had your staff at
Garage
the festival,
Nation.
innit?
Yeah, we had them. I had staff. I got a staffing, one of my things. I got a staffing company. It's called Empress Event Staffing. So we had them at a festival.
Which festival?
It was called, it was a soca festival. It was Juve, Rebel International.
Juve.
So Juve.
You say, no, what that
Hey, it was, obviously I don't like soca music. I'm not going to lie. Even after that, I still don't like it. I thought after that, but the vibes is unmatched. Crazy vibes. Never seen vibes like that in my life, bro. The paint, they was throwing paint, carefree. Like, you can see everyone's just having fun. Like, the vibes was I've never seen vibes like that. Because normally I don't even go to my events and I just drop the stuff there, shake hands, get me by and go. I didn't even stay, I go. But then this one, because obviously it was a festival and it was far. I had to, so you think being a boss sounds great. Bro, we had to get
it don't sound great. I don't want to be a boss. I'm good.
Being a boss, fam. £400 for the coach just to get there. You get me? Just to get there. But at the end of the day, the guys did really good. Shout out the team. Yeah, man, it was calm. I've had this company for a bit, and I even had to close it down for a bit during Corona because we wasn't making no bread, and man was paying out things on. You get me, like when I'm not making no bread. But so happy to get that. It was good. It was a festival. Like bare people was there, so I was like, right, my stuff are doing well. So
yeah, no, that's good still. But there's one. Nah, I don't want to say it. Let's go. Right. Nah, I was gonna say I'll say it after because certain things can't go on the pod. But yeah, man, I need to go to a concert. I think I got a concert booked there. Gets his concert. Me and Michael again. I'm gonna go win. I can't remember the date. I got that, and I got tickets for Mo Gilligan's live show. I booked that the year before, and obviously did a knock on. So I think that's like November times. So yeah, that should be good. Oh, one of them guys.
You have to be vaccinated to go. You know.
I don't know. Is it? You got to just show negative.
I think.
We'll see what's going on after. I have to get a refund, but one of them comedians passed away today, man.
Wasn't them 8 out of 10 cats?
Yeah, that white guy. He's funny, man. Paul something.
Paul Stoke.
Something like that. Paul Stoke or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I didn't think he was that old. I don't know what he died of.
Cancer.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he had skin cancer or something like that.
Oh, sad, man.
Yeah, he passed
People
away.
just like,
And he was famous. Rate him though, man. He was doing his thing.
He
was living the life that he wanted to live. You know, like people that really make it in in entertainment business. I honestly, genuinely think like I rate it because it must be like everyone at one point says, "Oh, I want to be a this. I would like to be a that." But to actually go and do it
and sustain it, bro.
And that's your job. Like you're making mad bread. You're successful, mate.
Bro, it's hard. Like. The commitment, even the level.
How was your
the film?
Your film, man. You were shooting. You was away last week because you were shooting,
so I was
bro.
shooting a feature film. Called What's going on, man?
I said a feature film.
This guy's done.
Come on.
Called It Feels Like Home.
Yeah.
I was one of the leads in there.
Yeah.
A character.
Lead role. Yes.
A character called Ricky. Yeah, obviously I don't want to give away too much, but it's almost like
go and watch it
when it comes out. Yeah, so hopefully sometime next year. Obviously,
get me some film. We have to see. You get me. You can't just come out like next week, bro. It's a proper feature film.
This guy,
my niggas in a feature film.
This guy's a dumbass.
How long was you filming for?
It was a week long shooting it, so from Monday to Monday.
Like literally 9 to 5. Like
some days were longer than others. Obviously, some days I had long scenes, so some days I'd be there from 9 to like 10 p.m.
9 to 10 p.m.
Some days I'll be there from like 9 to about 4 p.m. So some days I had longer days than others. Yeah, but yeah, no, I was obviously it's the longest film that I've done. Sick experience. Obviously met some good.
Do you wear makeup and that?
Yeah.
You have to wear makeup.
Shout out the makeup artist. I can't remember her name's Heavenly. She's so cool, but I can't remember her Insta, but yeah, Heavenly was cool, man.
You had to wear makeup.
Good. Yeah, I had to get makeup done on it.
There's all brushing your thing up and that.
Yeah, but it's a light one because she was like, "Yo, skin's good."
Shout out
Heavenly.
Beauty Hideout. You get me? Beauty Hideout, the sponsors for your skincare. And shout out AG Naturals for your bed care, bed balms. You get me?
You done now. Yeah. So yeah, that was good. The toughest location we shot in Soho, innit? Oh Lord, fam, like. I got a scene in there where it's like it's a running scene, innit? And obviously there's public. Yeah. So, it's just the amount of times how many takes we had to do that because people like look in the camera. Like it's not the problem. People walking past. It's fine, but people looking in the camera.
Oh, they can't look in the camera.
No, because obviously you're looking. Okay, when you see the back, so annoying. And then like. It's that as well. Like there might be a scene where we've shot, and then in the next scene I've got to come and do something. But in that first scene they shot, someone walked past. Then if I now come and do my scene, the continuity won't be there. So when Lord,
you have to do it again.
The outside scenes were in open.
Public,
bro. Yeah,
you can't control that.
You can't because it was still on a budget, so it wasn't like Batman where you can lock off the whole of Soho. I'm saying, if that's the level, I ain't gonna be sitting here. I'm gonna be in Hollywood. Yeah, but that one soon comes. So yeah, like. That one, and obviously I've got a few other projects that I'll be shooting, like I'm working on soon. working with a director who seems like seems like a proper good guy. Shout out James, man.
Shout out James. Yeah, we need to get James on the show. Still.
Yeah, we'll get James in the pod. Yeah, he's James industry.
Yeah, I actually wrote that shit down. Because when it's in your head, it's good. Don't get it twisted. But when you write it down, you start to materialize it. Becomes real. You feel me? It's like, I've written this down. I need to check off that part. Bang. It's done. You get me? Trust me. Write it down. Write your shit down, my people.
I hear what you're saying.
Even if it's in your notes on your phone, bro. Trust me.
I think my problem was before, more so before than now, is that imposter syndrome.
You know what? I don't know what these things are, you know. So, I don't really know about
So
them.
imposter syndrome is like...
So
it's almost like you think you're something, but you're not doing anything to be that something. So you say you're a rapper, but you don't write no bars. You don't make no music.
Yeah.
How are you a rapper?
You're not a rapper, then.
It's imposter. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
You're an imposter.
So that was what my thing was. And then obviously I went to a few acting classes, and then like that's where I kind of was like, oh, okay, because I went there, and then obviously, but this is when I was just fresh, like I just boom. So then the guy was like, oh, who is an actor? So then I didn't put my hand up. So there's two ways of imposter syndrome. So he's like, okay, so what are you doing here? So I was like, I want to learn how to act. He's like, okay, cool, we're gonna do a few scenes. Did a scene. So he's like, how did you feel about that? I was like, it's cool. He's like, okay, do you feel like you was acting? I was like, yeah. So he's like, you're an actor.
That's it, though.
And I was like, what? He's like, you've just acted. You felt like you did good.
So you're an actor.
You got good feedback from people. So you're an actor. Even if you got bad feedback, you're an actor because you can perfect a craft. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Some people, of course, they've got natural talent, like in little things, but they need to still brush up on that to be the best. Like if you want to be the, and that was me. I was like, yeah. Then that just made me like just practice. And one like the best piece of advice that I got from my first tutor, in my drama school, was obviously this is acting advice, really, innit? Like study people on the road. Because it's like you learn so many. So like I can go on set and they might be like, oh, can you just like act worried for me? If I said to you act worried, you might be like, who does that when they're worried? Do you get what I'm saying? Who the hell goes when nobody does that? Like, or be sad. Nobody puts their bottom lip down. Like unless you're 2 years old. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And the major thing that people do is like, this is not. I don't want to block myself and say that I don't want to do this, but like you see like things like soaps like EastEnders.
You have to watch it.
Because they're so like. Fake kind of thing. They try to be real, but they're fake. See, when someone's drunk and they're like,
they overdo it. Yeah.
So I remember when we had to do a scene when I was drunk, and I did that. So the man just stood there, just looking at me. And I was like, what? He's like, what do you think you did wrong? I'm like, I don't know. You told me to be drunk. He's like, oh, okay, cool. Think about when you're drunk. What do you do?
Yeah, what do you do? Yeah.
So I was like, he's like, have you ever done that when you're drunk? I'm like, no. He's like, okay, be yourself when you're drunk. So I was just there chilling. He's like, what do you try and do when you're drunk? I was like, you try to act like you're sober. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like, do you know what I'm saying? Little things that you it's like that's what acting is. Like it's literally just bringing the reality of it into the
of how you like when you're actually angry. How are you? Not when everyone else is angry. When you're angry. Yeah.
What are you like? When you're angry? Yeah. Literally. So that's why. So that's when it comes to like you get your cast type, and like when you get cast as certain people, there's a reason why they cast you that, because they see you visually as that. Like I've been cast as a character in something, and he's very like he's got a big bravado, like it's cool, like people like it.
So we're gonna catch couple bag, sign couple contracts. You get me? We're gonna be in Nollywood, just and really and truly, it's at the end of the day, if you smash it, you smash it. Yeah. It's still on your resume. It's still on your CV. You get me? It's on your CV that you done it. We'll get to Netflix. We'll get, because sometimes you might not get to Netflix straight. Sometimes you have to go around. Sometimes you have to go around. This journey is crazy, bro.
The funny thing is, when you do stuff like that, they'll be like, oh, this Nigerian actor we're talking about is from the ends.
He's from the ends, bro. Kevin went to drama school and fucking Leytonstone. What are you talking about? They'll be like, oh, you get me? At the end of the day, bro, we shoot. If you don't shoot, you don't score. You get me?
Literally, you gotta shoot to score. Speaking about shoot to score, that nigga Ronaldo's a bum. No, but I didn't.
Shout out Messi still.
Yeah, shout out to man. I didn't quite understand Ronaldo's statement. I think it was something to do about fans were saying that he. Something about Real Madrid, something about him coming back or something. And some people are being disrespectful. I think some people are being disrespectful, saying he don't deserve to come back or something bullshit like that. Yeah, so he basically just put out a statement saying, basically what he's saying is, shut the hell up. Like, are you lot mad? 9 years and I gave you how many things I gave you lot?
To back
how
to
dare
back.
you? Yeah, how dare you?
Get the fuck out of here, man. Don't mention my name, man.
That's the thing with human. You see, human beings.
So ungrateful.
They're ungrateful and they're feeble and they're sometimes, bro. A man gave you 9 good years. Yeah.
You can't please the human,
bro.
Can't please anybody but yourself.
Nah, man.
Imagine the other day, bro, this is a story about how you cannot please please humans. So man was in the festival that I went to, I've got my coach in it that I've paid my coach. My staff have to pay for this coach as well. It's coming out of their pocket. This place is an hour and a half away.
Coming out of the deposit.
You get me? Man was going to tax them, you feel me? So obviously we're going back to the ends. We're about to go, and then these 3 brothers, they wanted to get on our... No, these 2 boys and 1 girl, they wanted to get on our coach. They're like, our coach is left. Da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, yeah, get a cab, whatever. You get me? And they're like, the cab will be 150. And I was like, that's peak. I was like, you know what? I'll let you man in our coach. But obviously I've asked my staff, like, yo, should I let them man? They was like, nah, man, fuck that. Fuck these guys, man. We don't even know who they are. Like, you get me? And I'm like, I felt bad for them, man. There's a party. They must be tired. It was this place was in the middle of nowhere. It was in a barn. It was in a barn, you man. It's a barn. The festival was in a barn. It's the middle of nowhere, bro. I felt very bad. I was like, yo, man. Okay, send them more. You man, give me like a scores each or something. Jump on the because really and truly, £150. It's like give us the scores. Long story short, we've got back to the end, and then man didn't want to pay.
So what are they saying, bruv?
I'm like, yo.
What were they saying? Mum was like,
they was on their phone giving me excuses, giving me back excuses, talking about the Wi-Fi's, these times they was playing music on a coach, and I'm like, this lockdown has showed me some people are just wicked and evil, you know.
Wicked and evil.
Some people are wicked and evil. When we was at home by ourselves, everything was good, everything was nice. Some people are just wicked. How can I bust you, man? An hour and a half journey, and you man didn't want to pay.
£20 only. You could have said £50.
I could have left them. I could have left them.
Yeah, you could have.
It's like this. Like there's just so many bad energies out there, man. It's weird, man. But they ended up paying. But that's another story for another day. Trust me.
That's people are just bad, man. Like, and I don't like. With me, I believe in karma, innit?
But do you know? I had a. See, go on. Say what you gonna say.
Yeah, I feel like the badness might not come to you, bro, but it's gonna come to something that you love. It's gonna be a part of something that you love.
So karma. I read a quote somewhere saying like karma is a poor man's promise. Is a broke man's promise, and I was the person that explained, and it was basically like, look at all the rich people in the world, look at all the powerful people in the world. For centuries, generations, they've been fucking people over. Generations. There's no bad karma on them. Their generation is still here. Their generation is still got money today. That their great grandmother or grandfather fucked someone over, and he showed his son how to fuck someone over, and he showed his son how to fuck someone over, and them man are still powerful. It just tells broke people like, yeah, just be good so good things can come to you. Because really and truly, let's not lie, all rich people are bad people, bro. Majority of rich people are bad people.
Can I say something? Yeah?
Where's the camera on that?
Let me say something. Remember, at the end of the day, this is what you always say. You only see what people show you.
True.
So you don't know if that rich person's mum died. You don't know if that rich person's wife had a miscarriage.
Everybody has miscarriages.
No, but I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Of course,
not everybody, but not us.
I hear what you're saying, but you don't know what circumstance it could have been. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Is one of them rich people could have been trying. Obviously, it happens to other people. Could have been trying for a baby for God knows how long, paid for IVF, and it never happened. Like, I feel like there's always going to be a form of bad. It might just be in a different way. Like, think about some of these people where like their kids in a car crash and then their kids died.
I feel like, do you see when you say karma, you say I believe in karma. You say that I believe. I
think there is karma. I think there's.
That's because you think it's real, so it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but
do you get me? If I say today there's no karma, I'm just gonna do a fuckery. Nothing's gonna happen to me. Yeah. What can you tell me?
You can get arrested. That's karma.
No, but then, okay, calm. Okay,
some people do it madness and never get back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying, and they calm. And some people do it madness and they get back.
But then again,
if you believe in it, I feel like whatever you believe in happens.
I don't know, because it might not actually be like a physical thing that happens. Not like you might punch me in the face and then your bottle blows up or something. Yeah. But like there was a thread on Twitter that I saw, like people that work in nursing homes and hospitals, and they're like, the amount of conversations they have with these old people on their deathbed was crazy. It's like how many old people have killed people and got away with it, and they've said they've lived with it for however long, and it's just fucked them up. Like in their head, they act like they're normal people, but when it's time to sleep, they're fucked up in the night. Is that, bro? One woman was like, there's an old guy who was like, I think it was 89 or something like that. He was gonna die soon. He's on his deathbed, and literally just starts, I've killed 3 people. Literally just saying it, boom, boom, boom. Literally, and obviously he died a few days after, but he's like I can't sleep at night for like the last 35 years. I can't sleep. All I can hear is them people. Imagine that. Like,
That's
living with that is fun. And you don't
That's
know
karma.
what... Do you know what I'm saying? You know, that's a form of... You don't know what them people are going through. Like, I just feel like if you get things honestly, if you get things with your heart and you get things in a good way, bro, why shouldn't the goodness... Like, why shouldn't it last forever? Why shouldn't it be fantastic? Of course.
I don't believe that, man.
Of course, bad things happen to bad people and good people.
Are we not
as well,
gonna say our parents are good people? Why is our parents like? You get me? Certain things, like my parents are not millionaires. They're not for the good that they've done. I don't really see like. I feel like I've seen.
But you don't get £1 million. You don't get £1 million just for being good.
No, obviously, you know what I mean. Though,
yeah.
like, it's still like,
Yeah.
we're still struggling.
And again, you know the difference between our parents and these other people. A lot of them other people, they don't believe in afterlife. Our parents believe in heaven, and our parents believe if they didn't receive their reward here, they're gonna get. Obviously, we're gonna get rewarded more in heaven. Like obviously, Muslims believe in when they go to blah blah. It depends. Obviously, depends what you believe in. But imagine, I always think to myself, imagine if a man goes, "Oh fuck this, I'm dead, whatever I want it." Then it's time. There's actually a judgment day, and it's time. You go left, you go right, and you're right. You're going to hell, and you're actually in hell now. And you're like, yeah, but it depends what you believe in it, and you're actually in hell, and it's eternal. You're just there now.
I don't think so.
Now you're just there. I think that's fucked. I think it's like, I believe in it. That's why I'm like, because I just if I didn't, I don't think they would have such a thing as a conscience. Before everyone does something, they have a conscience. You think, but some people just do it. Some people just like, can override their
conscience. Are taught. Morals are taught. Morals are taught, bro. Morals are social norms. What is normal in society? Please and thank you. Some places they do not say please and thank you because they're not taught that. No, I understand that, but I feel like from your born, if your parents are assassins, you're gonna grow up being an assassin.
Of course, but I still feel like your heart can tell you what's wrong and what's right.
That's like how some people feel like, bro. Some people I know youths that are on fuckery just because their family, big brother's family is on fuckery. That's just what morals is taught, bro. Morals is where you're from. So you don't think anybody like you see? Like, remember we saw that video? I think someone put in a group chat. There was literally people, the Chinese people, when they let them go past the road, they'll turn around and they'll bow for them. In England, you think you're gonna drive past someone and they're gonna bow for you? That's not gonna happen. That's because it's taught. That's morals. That's how they're grown up. That they wasn't taught to respect people like that. That's morals. Do you get what I'm saying? I hear what you're saying. Even in Nigeria, they touch the floor when they see adults. That's because that's taught. That's morals.
I'm not taking away from that. I'm just saying. I'm saying like, I don't think you can't teach a conscience.
What is a conscience?
Though? It's a feeling.
A conscience is what is right and wrong.
A feeling of something being wrong. Even if you grew a child, yeah, all you show them is bad, it's kill, bow, 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 bow. What part of them is gonna feel that something's wrong? You think they're not gonna have the feeling of anything being wrong?
No, because they're taught. You're taught stuff like that when you watch even just little things like watching a movie. The way the music sounds when somebody dies. You get me? You understand that's wrong because you're taught it. It's on the TV. It's if you actually remove all that shit, I'm telling you, conscious and morals, it's different, bro. Like killing an animal, yeah. In Nigeria, bro, them man kill animals to eat like bants. You get me? Normal. If someone from England, child saw an animal being killed, he will lose his shit. Yeah. Because that's taught. That's morally. That's to that English child. That's wrong. You get me?
But I still feel I just feel like a conscience is not something that's taught. It's just something's in you. Like I don't think that it's just in you.
How can something just be in you? How did it get there?
Same way your heart got there, same way your eyes got there, same way your head got there. Remember, remember as well. Remember, don't forget, you come from somebody. So some of what you thingy is not everything that you when you're born. Obviously, when you're born, you learn speech and stuff from your parents. But there's some things your brain came from somewhere, but your brain is not just completely empty.
Remember when you're born, you're literally of course. When you're born, you're an empty slate, man. You don't have anything, bro. You only know how to do is breathe and eat. Because that's natural. Because if you like think about it, your cousins and even your family that's born in Nigeria, Ghana, they're different to you, bro.
Of course.
Because what they've taught is they're empty slate.
Let me tell you something. A baby, yeah, a baby, and this is facts. A baby. There's a baby here now, yeah, and me and you start shouting at each other. What's the baby gonna start doing?
Gonna cry.
Conscience.
That's not conscious though.
Why does a baby think this is wrong?
Because it's the loud noise.
Babies cry when things are wrong.
No, not that.
So why is a loud noise wrong to a baby?
Because it's too loud for the baby's ears.
Nah. If I start banging you in the face, there was no the baby's gonna cry, bro.
Nah, I don't think so. If there was no noise and the baby saw you hit me, I don't think the baby will cry because there's no noise.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But I hear what you're saying. You're saying that might be a conscious.
Because how many little kids, yeah, they're not told this is wrong or right, and grow up in them homes where the dad beating up the mum.
And they end up beating up.
And they end up beating up people. But they know it's wrong. No, not all of them. And they know it's wrong. They get to an age and they know it's wrong.
Yeah, because you see that on TV. Where do you see that? You see on the news, or you see on something. You will see it somewhere that shows that this is wrong because of what they've been taught and what they see. But at the end of the day, a lot of men that hit their girls, you ask them, why you hit your girl? I saw my dad hit my girl. Simple. He was taught that. Yeah, is that conscious or is that more?
Even that as well. Them man have conscious. Because you see when the man do it after, they be saying, sorry.
Like, you see kids that are born, like, their mums are prostitutes. They end up being prostitutes and pimps as well. Because they saw that as normal. They taught that.